Welcome everybody
Welcome
to
back.
Watches and Waves, sponsored by Najee Jewelers. And where are you located?
828 High Ridge Road, Stamford, Connecticut.
Best jewelry extravaganza in Stamford, in Connecticut.
Since 1980.
Wow, that's going back a ways.
You know, I think I was thinking about this as we were announcing this. I was thinking like it could be two bald guys and cool watches. You know, I mean, we could have come up with 1,000 names for this thing.
But you know what? I think that's going to be the sub name. It's going to be two bald guys and cool watches. Two cool bald guys and watches, bald watches, something.
A lot of cool stuff going on.
And we are so excited to have you with us today. We have, in Watches and Waves, this is not the Watch Snobs channel. We do want people who just love watches. I don't care if you love and how do you say it properly? It's Patek Philippe,
Patek Philippe.
People say it different ways.
Yeah.
Patek Philippe, Patek.
Depends on which side of Switzerland you're on, too. The German side or the French side. You know?
That's right. Oh, you're taking your glasses off.
I'm sorry, I took them off, yeah.
That's all right. Eyes are the windows to the soul, so we want to make sure you can see our souls. And one of the things that we are so incredibly excited about watches, and we have the full range of watches from the Patek Philippes to the IWCs, AP Journes, to micro brands, to even G-Shock Casio. We're going to show you a unique G-Shock Casio today that you'll be proud to wear.
Little
and what is
right
this,
here.
by the way?
So this is my Casio, right? It's my modular G-Shock here. It's made to look like a Royal Oak Audemars. Like 250 bucks when it was all said and done. It's a GA 2100. It's one of the hottest watches that Casio came out with in the last 2 years.
It's a really great look.
Yeah, it's awesome. So the watch is 100 bucks and you get this case, you fit it, and it comes with the tools and you put it on. And out of all the watches I own, I probably get the most compliments on this thing. It's just so funny.
Well, here's the thing, Jeff. There's a lot of people are like, well, how do I know what watch I should buy? Now, there's a number of schools of thought. One is people who buy watches for investments, and that's a whole nother level.
Yep.
And you know, certain watches you can buy that have more potential for investment than others, but you can't guarantee that.
Yeah.
But people have asked me, like, you know, how do I know what to buy? And I say, how does it make you feel, right?
Sure.
Because it's about feeling.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great watch channels that I've seen, and you've seen as well, and they give a lot of very technical, detailed information, which is important. I watch them, like Teddy Baldessar, and the list goes on and on. And we want this to be, we're going to certainly get some information, but about the emotion, like how does it feel when you see certain watches? And we want your comments as well. Like, what do you want us to show? Because at Najee Jewelers, they can, you know, we can get anything. They can get anything for you. And today we are going to be showing, what is it we're going to be showing lastly on today's program?
Man, my Grail watch, one of my favorite pieces that I've come across, and I wanted to start. We wanted to bring.
What's the name of it? Say the name of it first.
Patek Philippe 5970 J-001 if you want to be technical.
Yes, and it is a gorgeous watch. We'll show you that today. And what's the value range of that one?
Man, they're going from anywhere from 180 to 220 right now on the market. I mean, they're all over the place, depending on a couple variables. But,
right, we have it for you right here on Watches and Waves.
Yeah.
All right, so first let's do a wrist check.
All right, wrist check.
Okay.
Double wristing, double fisting.
Yeah, we're going double wristing.
Rex with an X.
Exactly. And why do you wear two watches, guys? Because watches are art on the wrist. It's beauty. You got two wrists. Why would I waste a wrist on having a watch?
Yeah.
So my first is my regular, which is a custom Submariner. Kind of upside down here. I feel like I'm playing Twister. It's a Rolex Submariner. And then what do you have before I show my weird
Oh man, well, besides the Casio, I have my Steve McQueen Tag Heuer Monaco, my trusty old beauty I love. And I'll tell you why I brought this today in a moment.
All right, I'm going to show you this really weird watch. And some people really hate this, some love it. This is a micro brand watch.
Thing looks crazy.
Called a Zurich. And it was a Kickstarter, you know, crowd-funded watch. Really unique.
Never seen anything like it, man.
Completely different way to tell time. And we'll have some macro
Trippy
shots.
how you see the time.
Yeah, and it's so different how you see time with this watch. And because the red is the minute hands and the blue are the hour hands. And it's got two balance wheels, not one, which I just love seeing the inner workings of a watch.
Very cool.
So really cool watch. Unusual, weird. I like weird.
Yeah.
Again, if it looks good, you like it, makes you feel good, it is good. All right,
so speaking of weird, since we're on a weird segment right here, right? I mean, weird might not be the right word, right? But cool and unusual.
Right, cool, unusual, unique.
This is the new Shinola Super Limited of 250 pieces, the Mackinac. And you being the the boatsman that you
Oh,
are,
yeah.
know all about the
Right,
Mackinac.
Mackinac Island.
Yeah.
And it's off of Michigan.
Yep.
And it's a wild island, and I've camped there
Yep.
for a whole week with a tent and nothing else.
So this is cool. Not only is it got that really bright, summery yellow color, but it's got a regatta countdown in there too, and it's in the tank shape of, well, not necessarily, square shape of a Monaco. So this inspired me to wear this today. We'd waited for this for a couple months. It'd be the only one I ever get. It's very cool.
How many were made? 250?
250.
Right.
This is number 198. It's 3,500 bucks. Comes in a very cool packaging, and it's powered by a very similar to ETA 7750, which is like a workhorse in here. Very similar,
Right,
to
really
the Solida
solid,
version.
really
yeah,
solid
very
movement.
solid. Shinola is great. They're American made, even though they import parts, but they give you a lifetime guarantee. I mean, no other watch company does such a thing.
It's made in Detroit.
Made
right?
in Detroit, all put together in Detroit.
And here's the thing. This is sponsored by Najee Jewelers. You want this watch?
Yeah, you
Comment.
come see us. Yeah.
Well, if they live in Australia
Call us,
or they live in Alaska, how do they get in touch with you all?
info@najeejewelers.com. Thankfully, there's only one Najee around, so you cannot miss us. You know?
Right, the one, the only, the original Najee.
The
Now,
one and only.
I love this watch because, again, it's so unique, and I love things that start conversations.
Yep.
Because when I see something that someone has and it's unusual, I'll ask them about it. And there's a story to every watch, and they'll give you the story. So I'm even thinking of buying this myself. So if you want this,
Better hurry up.
contact them. Hurry up.
All right.
And what
so
else do you have?
This one is awesome. This is a classic dive watch that you can't go wrong. This is the Tudor Pelagos right here. So this is their in-house caliber MT5612. So this one, if you remember last week, I had the Breitling on. That they did a collaboration with, had the same movement.
Right, yes.
So it's very cool, and that kind of inspired me to bring this today. This is awesome. It's titanium, 42 millimeters. Retails at like 4,700 bucks. It's just perfect for a dive watch for an everyday, and it's cool. It's got a little more style than just a regular three-hand watch. So.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's got some weight to it too. Really feels good in the hand.
Yeah.
And beautiful. And I like, this is unique. It doesn't have a shiny bezel. It's a matted bezel.
Yeah, everything about it is just subtle. And you
Yeah.
see the clasp is adjustable. So if you have your dive suit on, you can easily, or it's a humid day like this heat wave, you can.
Yeah, I love that feature.
Open it up. Yeah.
Right. You don't have to take it to a watchmaker.
Yeah.
You could just do it yourself.
Easy.
Yeah, really, really nice. And by the way, the action on this is really smooth.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, what do they have, those fidget things, those fidget spinners?
Yeah, this
is my preferred fidget spinner. A
I'm with you on
beautiful watch.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, what else you have, Jeff?
All right.
Are we, drum roll, are we ready?
This is the
Now,
big boys.
before you show, this watch, if God had a face, this would be the face of God. It is absolutely beautiful. It is a Grail watch. It is something to work toward, to admire. And when I first saw this at Najee Jewelers, I was blown away. I said, Jeff, would you bring this on for our show?
Yeah.
On Watches and Waves on this beautiful water.
I couldn't imagine any other place to have that watch,
And this belongs in your wrist. If you're watching this, you're looking for a Grail watch, this is the watch for you.
So this, everybody, is a Patek Philippe, if you want to be,
Patek Philippe.
5970, yellow gold, Chronograph Perpetual calendar, manual wind. And what makes this watch so special is they stopped making this because this had the La Magna movement in it. And in 2004, they relaunched this watch in a larger case that had a completely in-house movement. So the fact that the case size went up and they changed the movement on the inside, people went nuts, and it became even more collectible. And yellow gold was actually the most rare and collectible color. They offered it in rose gold and platinum. So, take a look at this beauty. I mean, there's not many out there. If you look for it, there's really rare.
Absolutely stunning piece.
Fortunate to come across it, and I've admired it ever since. I love it. It's got the double folding, solid gold clasp, super easy to use. I mean, it's a piece of art. It really is.
Here, I want to hold the Grail watch.
Yeah, I feel bad not having gloves on, but it's just a real beauty.
And I know many of you curious are saying, what the hell are you guys doing? Where are your gloves?
I know.
We should have brought them
on a boat with salt water.
Right. We were so excited to get it out here. We forgot the gloves. But it feels so great on the wrist, and you just feel the craftsmanship that went into this.
It's
These take about 2 years to make, right?
Yeah.
And these are all handmade.
All handmade. It's the best of the best.
Yeah, this is the Rolls Royce and
Grand
the Bentley.
complication, yeah. I mean, it doesn't get better.
Yeah, the
Perpetual
complications.
calendar, yeah.
Oh my God, and the attention to detail and the finish on here is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Wow. So now this will complete our show for today, everybody. Now we're brand new with our show here. This is only our second show, and also last time I said the name wrong. It is Najee Jewelers. So make sure you check out Najee Jewelers. They're awesome. You like any of these watches, they will ship it to you. And have any questions about it, they are incredibly knowledgeable.
I appreciate that.
And Jeff, any last words about watches before we go?
No, I just want to have fun. I'm enjoying this. You know, I mean, what's better than being on your lovely boat in the middle of the Sound? You know, I love it. And I appreciate the opportunity. You know?
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah.
And by the way, we are outside of Stamford, Connecticut in the Long Island Sound. It's about 99 degrees now. We are sweating probably. We are probably glistening on video right now.
Shining.
We should have people with our powder and powdering our faces now and patting us down. And we'll get there eventually.
When we get bigger, we need a whole makeup team, all right?
Right, so please share this video, like this video, share, subscribe to our channel. We are brand new with this. And also tell us how we can get better.
Yeah.
We're just starting with this. How can we get better? What would you like to see in watches? What would you like to know about watches? We're here for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, enjoy a great time enjoying your life, finding your watches that make you and bring you joy in your life. And thanks to Najee Jewelers and everyone.
Yeah,
Jeff,
thanks for having us, and thanks for tuning in.
we'll see you next time. Stay tuned.
All right.
That was great.